So welcome to my channel. This is Loveandhiphop Miami Trick or Treats Season 3, Episode 3 review. We got Trina going to see this girl called Hub Rap, who's also an experienced rapper. And for me, I have a lot of respect for this girl named Hood Rat. I don't know much of her, but so far what I've seen of her, she has good energy, she has a good spirit, and I like the fact that she is a young girl who took up the responsibility of caring for her sister's children when she passed away. Most people will put them kids in the system. Talking about, I don't have money, I'm young, I'm still trying to build my rap career, I'm still trying to do this, I don't need to take care of your kids. But she's bartending, she's doing makeup, she's hustling, she's doing whatever she has to do to take care of kids that she didn't even give birth to. Doing that in honor of her sibling, and I have a lot of respect for that girl just because of that, because that shit ain't easy. So far, so good with Hood Rap. Then we got Trina letting her know that she wants her to join her rap crew because of the audition she had. She didn't see many people that she liked, but she knows of this girl and she wants her to join, and Hood Rat is for it. We also found out that Hood Rat is not a fan of Nikki Natural, and Hood Rat is a fan of Nikki Natural. They're friends, even though Trina tell her that Nikki Natural has mouth, and she does have mouth. So that's something that might come back later to be an issue or bone of contention or whatever the case is, but we'll see what happens later on. We got Brisco, who Joy says Brisco is fine ass. Listen to me deeply. I don't think Brisco is a fine ass. I don't. I think Brisco's swag will get you sitting up there just wet as a motherfucker, just waiting to see what he can do to you, because the way he carries himself and the way he talks to people is just so soothing. It's like his words are already like serenading you before you even hit the bed. So for me, I can see why people find Brisco attractive, but for me, it's not that he's fine as a motherfucker. It's just the way he carries himself, and after being in the pen for so long, he comes out fresh and ready to just really give it to you, because he probably hadn't had it for a while. So Joy's ass is really feeling Brisco, and she wants his biscuits, and she's gonna do whatever it can to sit on that thing, because it's been a while since her and Trick got it in. So she after Brisco, and she lets us know that's what she wants. Brisco lets us know in the midst while him and Joy are meeting up that he also had a meeting with Nikki Natural. And Nikki Natural gave him the impression that they're chilling, they're basically hanging out, basically letting us know that Nikki may have been doing something with Brisco. I think they fucked. I do. I feel like Nikki's natural is not as naturally celibate as she wants us to believe. She just don't want to fuck Trick. She's not attracted to that man. She's with that man because she wants him to help her boost her rap career. That's it. She does not want Trick. She will not touch that man with a 10-foot, with anything. She's not going to do nothing with him because she wants Brisco's biscuits. Brisco has more swag, and it seems like every girl that ends up with Trick wants Brisco, because here we go, Joy wants him too. And Brisco says, would Trick have a problem with us being, talking like this? And Joy says he has his own girlfriend, so I can have my own. And Brisco feel like he's free and clear to talk to her. Then we got Joy going to see Trick after what she learned about Nikki Natural. Southern man, Trick, I love him. He will offer you some food, some good ass food too. He will basically treat you right, give you something to drink, even though they're exes, soon to be ex-wife, I don't know if they're ever gonna get divorced. He has love for that girl that runs really deep, and she has love for him that runs deep, even though she don't want to be with him no more. While this food is going on, he also wanted her to talk to Nikki Natural and explain to her that what Trina said wasn't personal. And Joy is sitting there eating. Nikki Natural's dumbass comes downstairs with his bright ass, pink ass hair, talking about she's being set up. You're not the mafia, girl. Ain't nobody setting your ass up. But she comes out, and Joy is trying to talk to her, and she has a whole ass attitude with both of them. Like, for real, with Trick and Joy. So Joy said, you know what, fine. I heard your ass was trying to go after Brisco. You wanted to sit up there. You're not celibate. What I heard is you fucked him. And so Trick is looking at her like, what? She's like, oh, this is a setup. This is a setup. And Trick, of course, in his confessional says, I've been with Joy for 20-some odd years. I've been knowing this girl for all of 2 seconds. Who am I going to believe? You or her? He believed Joy, and he told her to get her ass out. She basically spoke her truth. She called him all the names that she could think of. She disrespected him. She basically let him know that she don't give a fuck, because he threw her out of her damn house. And Joy stood up talking about, it's my house. I'll throw your ass out too. Get the fuck out. He embarrassed the hell out of her in the same way he would never do to Joy. This Trick is not dumb. He may be using her for a storyline, and she may be using him for trying to get a check. But he knows that this girl's full of shit. She would be fucking Brisco, because he don't think Brisco's gonna lie on his dick, and he knows Joy's not gonna lie. I really feel like she did this. I really do. But we'll see what happens. Anyway, the next thing we got Amara and MJ in bed. MJ's talking to Amara about how he wants her to have a baby. and how he wants to marry her and have a family. This girl has a career that she's building, and she has the platform that she has to stay on. You don't just pop out a baby when you're trying to do this, live this type of life, and he needs to slow that shit down. Then we got Julian meeting up with Trina, trying to clear things up. He did bring out contracts to let Trina know that the contract he did had nothing to do with her. But the fact that he gave the impression to her that he was getting that money for her, it's almost like he made some empty promises, used her name, made some money. He kind of did it on a sneak tip. There's something he did that just didn't sit well with me. So Julian, to me, he does a lot of shady business. And on top of that, the friendship he built with Trina, he didn't even have the courtesy to call her and, give her condolences when her mother passed away after having been in her life this long. I get that he won't want to do something to fuck up the relationship, but I think that Julian is also concerned about furthering himself in his career, more so that he's concerned about helping other people. I feel like on the side, if Amara were to get as big as Trina, he will use Amara's name to get himself and his company going as well. That's how I feel. Trina says she's not fucking with it. She's not dealing with him. She don't want to fuck with him. She left. Sukiana, in the ghetto hell. What in the ghetto? The girl is beautiful. She has a personality that's charismatic. But I feel like she does too much, because when I see her, you got Chaotic videotaping her ass, and she walking around all these white folks talking about, I'm gonna fuck somebody's grandpa right now, because she wants the video to go viral, trying to make money that way. And I'm sitting here thinking, girl, you don't have to do anything just to get money, because they show all her other videos. She's twerking, she's doing all this extra shaking her ass thing, trying to get attention. But she got 3 kids, and she's doing all this stuff. So I don't know. I just don't know about this girl so far. But the jury's still out on her. We'll see what happens. She was entertaining watching her and listen to her talk, but we'll see what happens. Then Tip comes up. Tip decides that she wants to manage her, but she warns her to stay away from Chaotic, because she don't want Chaotic to ruin her ability or her chances to get further, because maybe Chaotic might not be a good look if they're only taking ass shots and doing all this extra Instagram shit. So, they decide to work together and move forward. We got Joseline talking to her man, and he tells her this lie that she is one of the best dancers he's ever met. And I'm looking at what she was doing. She wasn't dancing. All she had was a whole lot of ass. This man is perfect for Joseline, because he'll lie to her when it's necessary. Baby, am I fat? No, you're not. You look beautiful as hell. I mean, she's 400, 500 pounds. He'll tell her that. I'm glad that Joseline has this type of support in her life, because he's actually claiming her, and that's more than she got from Stevie. But this scene gave me no life. Then we got Nikki Nitro meeting with Hood Brat, letting her know while Hood Brat was doing bartender what happened with her and Trick, and that Trick kicked her out because she was accused of, even though being celibate, she's fucking Brisco. Hood Brat tells her to go to Brisco's party and basically check him, and if that's really what happened and she didn't fuck him. But she looked kind of like, girl, I did type attitude, like, I did. It's just that Joy just kind of put my business out there. She was a woman. She's supposed to pull me to the side and tell me this. But bitch, Joy ain't your friend. Joy is not your friend, especially with that mouth. She's not your friend. She owes you nothing. She's been with Trick for 20-something years. You think she's gonna have loyalty to you? Stop it, little girl. Naivety. But she decides to go to the party. And Joy, you got Joy, Prima Donna, and all of them in support of Brisco and him coming out. Joy really wants Brisco. She really wants that man and his juicy ass lips, but she really wants him. And we got Amara La Negra, Hood Brat, half naked. Sukiana joins the party with that. She's wearing this thong and this white lace thing, and I'm just like, oh my God. She comes in, as beautiful as her shape is. I don't know if this is the best way for her to get herself known out there. She's gonna be known for the wrong thing. But this is other heifer that comes in. I don't know what her name was, but this ghetto ass shit that comes out talking about she was twerking for Jesus. I said, now my Jesus, he must be your white Jesus. You ain't twerking for mine. But she brought that up, and I'm looking at her like, some people just don't have no home training. No filter. No nothing. You just say whatever fuck you want to say. You don't care. Like, oh girl. No comment. Anyway, move forward. Then we got Brisco pulling up on Joy. Nikki then walks up, and basically she's checking Brisco, saying, Brisco, you said we fucked. And Joy is like, I don't want to be lying on you, but this is the impression you gave me. Joy knows they fucked. She knows they fucked. But Brisco just came out of prison. He ain't no snitch. If he clearly sees that Nikki is uncomfortable knowing that Trick and her had sex when she's with Trick, he's not going to fuck that shit up for her. So he's going to say, no, we didn't fuck. Yes, we did. I hate that shit, girl. You ain't celibate. I hate it. I was all up in that. I know what's in there, but you can go back to Trick and get your business going. I'm not going to fuck it up. Brisco tapped that ass. He did. And Joy knows he did it. But if he says he didn't, Joy's going to say, okay, fine, go back to Trick. And she's like, well, you can have him. Girl, bye. You're going to go back to Trick because you still need him. Then we got Shay walking in, and Shay is getting on my damn nerves. I don't like Shay. I feel like every season and every episode and everything I see her in, she keeps sinking her own self with the way that she behaves in her personality. I get that Shay is a lover and she's a ride or die person and she will support you till the end, but she feels like support means that I get to pick who you end up with. If I don't like this person, you have to not like him too. Amara and Negro was friends with JoJo before Shay. She has a history with JoJo. Of course she misses her friend, but Shay wouldn't even let her talk and explain her situation, trying to dictate who she can be friends with, telling Amara and Negro that if she's friends with JoJo, they're gonna have a problem. I love Amara for standing her ground, saying, "Bitch, I don't care about you. Only if your brother and I are still fucking with you, that's what I care about. You're the extra." And she's right. And so far as MJ's good with her, Shay can go with her dumb self because Shay has an attitude for no reason. She's making this her storyline and she's doing the most. Shay walks away. MJ's talking to Shay, and Shay's like, "I don't give a fuck if that's your girl." Julian comes in, goes up to Amara, gives her the rundown, saying that, I try to fix this with Trina, but this is what happened. And while he's talking to Amara, MJ walks in saying, "Amara, baby, go get a drink. I want to talk to this man." Trying to act like he has a right to talk to Julian. Let's be real. They're not married, so he doesn't have a right to speak to Julian about work. What he does have a right to speak to Julian about is him getting drunk and hopping into her girl's bed trying to fuck. You are her manager. What the fuck are you? Oh, Julian, he keeps doing shit that just... I'm fearful for Amara's career. I'm fearful because I feel like these type of antics that Julian does may be her downfall, not because she's not talented, but because he does these type of shady deals. I feel like Julian low-key wants Amara to be with him. That when Amara gets successful and he's managing her, he want to be with her in a relationship because he hopped in the bed with her when he got drunk. The drunk mind tells the truth, and that's what he really wanted, her ass. Anyway, Amara told MJ about it. MJ wasn't apparently supposed to go and let it know, but MJ's like, "I'm gonna see you. I wanted to see you when you did this." Julian's like, you ain't gonna see nothing. Julian, I feel like, can fight too, can hold his own. MJ wasn't wrong for checking him about that. But when it comes to her career, you can't open your mouth. But with Julian telling MJ that he gets to choose when Amara has a kid or not, Julian, go with your dumb ass. Just going somewhere. Then, the scene ends with that. They show the next episode, what's going to happen next episode is a mess. Amara is, of course, pissed off because MJ wouldn't let that slip when he wasn't supposed to. There's a whole other issue that's going to go happen. There's obviously the rap situation with Trina. Joseline is going to come into play, and she's going to keep talking. Prima Donna's going to be her storyline this season for Joseline. She's not going to be that ratchet Joseline that we like to see in Atlanta. I'm kind of bored with Joseline being on this season. I haven't seen anything that makes me want to watch her. And I love that she's happy. I love that she's living her life. But I miss the old Joseline. She was entertaining as hell. That's just me. Anyway, please like, subscribe, and the notification bell. And I will talk to you guys in the next review. Bye.